What if the silence around you isn't emptiness, but a sacred invitation? What if the universe didn't abandon you at hand, picked you for transformation? Fire, you're not broken, you're becoming. This is not the end, this is the alchemy of isolation. Let me timeless wisdom show you why being alone might be the most important moment of your life, why the universe isolates you. You're being redirected inward. Isolation is often experienced during times of great internal change. When everything external becomes quiet, you're invited to listen inward. The chaos subsides and clarity begins to form, not from the outside, but from within. Nature's way of recalibrating you. The lecture proposes that this period of detachment from the world isn't a punishment, but preparation. You're being readied for a new path, one that requires a version of you that's more whole, more conscious. Self-confrontation in the silence meeting the shadow. Jung believed we all carry a shadow, the hidden, often darker aspects of our psyche. In isolation, distractions fade and the shadow begins to surface. The video suggests that this confrontation is essential. You cannot evolve if you do not acknowledge what you've buried. Emotional detox. Feelings of despair, anxiety, or grief may arise, not because you're broken, but because you're healing. The lecture encourages you to view these as emotional downloads or releases from your subconscious. Fire transmutation and the phoenix archetype breaking down to rebuild. There's an alchemical tone to the lecture, suggesting that you must metaphorically die to your old self in order to rise anew. This death isn't physical, it's the death of outdated beliefs, illusions, and false identities. The phoenix metaphor, much like the mythical phoenix, you're meant to burn away the unnecessary to be reborn stronger. This rebirth happens in isolation because it demands sacred space, free of noise, judgment, or interference. Post-isolation, returning changed the world won't recognize you. The lecture warns that once you emerge from isolation, the world may still expect the old version of you. But you'll have outgrown many things, relationships, habits, even thought patterns. Individuation complete or in progress. In Jungian psychology, this process is the pinnacle of psychological growth. You've moved closer to your true self, aligned with your inner compass, not societal programming. Practical reflections journal your solitude. The lecture subtly encourages keeping track of your inner dialogue, dreams, insights, fears. These breadcrumbs often lead you back to yourself. Trust the pause. Instead of resisting isolation, lean into it. What if this setback is your soul's way of guiding you home?